versus Team Bug. Please, please, Tonka, fix it. Anyways, alright, so right here we got Lancer, Archer, Priest going against Lancer, Sork, Mystic. So my honest prediction is Trap is actually going to be taking this simply because of the fact that Archers are, in my eyes, Archers provide a lot more into this UC match against Sorks. And even though Mystics do a lot better against Priest generally, it's just that I think Hanmono is definitely going to be able to make the play here. So as you can see right there, the Bug's Mystic is actually quite low, and they are applying their pressure. They're double teaming, they're trying to get in there. Hanmono is kiting the Lancer, trying to getting in there, trying to wedge in some damage here and there. Of course, the synergy doesn't seem exactly there right now, seeing as how the Lancer pulled him away from his arrow. So as you see, like right there, the Lancer and the Archer is definitely taking the round right now. There's just so much damage going on, especially seeing as how it does not take much for an Archer to perform in a Lancer Archer Priest team. Like, all the Archer will merely have to do in that match is simply kite the Lancer, meanwhile his Lancer will be on their Mystic, just constantly kiting, and he'll just in turn just shooting these long shot arrows from far away, hitting that as soon as he hits that one crit, that one little burst, it's just will be more than enough for them to take the round over and over again. Definitely see Trap coming out on top in here. And if you think about this from a mental perspective, you have to understand that Trap actually just took a round, and Bug is a substitute team. They're probably just still like getting into it, whereas Trap's already got like a nice start off the bat going in there, like getting ready to win. They want to win this bracket, seeing as how 3-way ERP was one of those teams that they might have thought was pretty difficult in itself.
Momentum is definitely one of those things that you have to keep in mind whenever it comes down to 3v3. Just offsetting an opponent by taking a win from them is definitely something to look into.
So right now, like, Bug is just trying to make the reverse play, sleeping the Priest, trying to keep him out of the fight. There's the reverse Giga Chain, in result, Mystic Ball, but that ended up late. That Fire Blast interrupted, and not even going to land on any targets for that matter. So their play was completely countered as a result. One thing to note right there is that Trap's Priest actually guarding Sanctuary that sleep. That sleep did not apply to him, he was ready.
One thing that they have to be careful about is they're leaving the Bug, Sorcerer, and Lancer to just free cast on that Archer. He's doing a good job kiting right now, but all it would take would be one simple setup.
So you can see right now, the Sork actually attempted to silence 2 of the 3 teammates, but the Archer managed to interrupt in time, and as a result, there goes the defensive Giga Chain, seeing as how Shanks just slept. Oh, there we go. There's the big play happening. That wallop was way too early. The Sork was not prepared for that. This play is definitely going to be decided based upon, these plays are going to be decided based on a Giga Chain for sure. Both teams have a very obvious goal in this.
You can see the Sorcerers just trying to gather mana right now. They're looking to stall it off while they can with just getting mana back and whatnot. Here comes the play, most likely, with that sleep coming.
Bug will just continue to harass the Priest. Like, the Sorcerer and the Mystic will just keep taking turns putting that crowd control on Shanks every time his Guardian Sanctuary is down. Guardian Sanctuary has like around like a 20 to 30 second CD. It only gives a resist for 5 seconds. So as a result, once those 5 seconds are over, they're just going to continue to try to sleep him over and over again, keeping him out of the fight as they attempt to make their play. As a result, Trap has to deal with it in a sense where they just have to just continue to try to make their play despite the fact that their priest will be out of the fight as a result of all the crowd control.
They have to maintain this kind of pressure that they're doing, because even with the priest being slept and whatnot, they're able to basically make it to where Bug and them are actually, or opposing team, sorry, is retreating and looking for heals in comparison to trying to set up for a kill. Trap's Lancer applying a lot of pressure to that Mystic.
I have no idea where the Archer is at the moment. I believe he is kiting the Lancer as usual right now. Shang's giving that backup, sleeping the Lancer as a result. Now the Archer has free reign. Kai's shield on the Archer. The Archer is definitely zoning in, trying to make the play, getting ready.
Miscellaneous stone form from the Bug Sorcerer right there.
Will actually just missing his Giga Chain. Is that a choke I see right there? That could definitely, this definitely is Bug's chance to recover, Bug's chance to make their play right now.
Sorcerer's running for their life right now.
There's their Giga Chain right there, but they didn't pull in the Lancer as a result. Unfortunately, the Sork was unable to capitalize on that Giga Chain.
The Bug Sorcerer are doing a good job with their sleeves. I believe I've seen them hit every single one that's coming along.
He's been landing plenty of sleeps. A few sleeps have been resisted by Shangs here and there, but they're just continuing to apply that pressure and keeping the healer out of the fight as much as possible, trying his best to stack the sleeps right there. Unfortunately, he was too slow.
If they had that a little bit more, I think they could have set up on the Archer.
Either these teams are just going to have to keep at it and just trying to keep their Giga Chain play happening. Hanmono trying his best to actually solo the Lancer, but the Sork was there in time to help stop that from happening.
One thing to really note about Lancer teams is all it takes is one cleanse from your healer to really break an entire combo.
As you can see, even though like they keep trying to make their Giga Chain play off, both of the Lancers are doing their best to stop the opposing range DPS from actually performing. And in turn, this will just continue to happen over and over again until one team happens to be successful. Or of course, choking is going to happen.
Archer looking for a setup on the Mystic right now, having to back off because they switch focus to him. Still looking at that Mystic. The Fairy's going to be down, so this is going to be the opportunity. I believe Trap's Giga is going to be coming up here
Bug's
soon.
already attempting to play defensive right now. The Mystic having free reign, getting that fear into sleep onto Shanks, getting him out of the fight, double teaming on Hanmono right now. I think that was a really big mistake on the Bug Sork's part, where he could have easily taken the kill rather than attempting the stack sleep as a result. But now because of that, the Bug's Lancer is quite low. The Bug's Mystic is slept. Getting that rain combo off right there. Lancer still struggling to survive. Oh, the Giga Chain is actually back. He manages to get the heal in time. All three players of the opposing team are low. Mystic actually recovering right back. Trying his absolute hardest to get the heals off. Unfortunately, he got slept by the opposing priest. It's pretty much anyone's game right now. Everyone is low. There's the kill. GG. Trap wins. In turn, Bug could have easily taken that round. Hanmono had 1% HP. Like, it was so low, but he decided to go for the sleeve. Hanmono was aware of that was happening, goes in, stops it from happening, helps the team recover.
User joined your channel.